Hi everyone, my name is Ben Case and I'm doing my first video discussion on the Omnivore's Dilemma by Michael Pollan. I want to start off by using the diagnostic device on page 7 where it says, "We've discovered that an abundance of food does not does not render the Omnivore's Dilemma obsolete. To the contrary, abundance seems to only deepen it, giving us all sorts of new problems and things to worry about." So what I got from this is that when you have a large abundance of food to choose from when you're trying to figure out what you want to eat for dinner and create the perfect meal, it's actually harder and you have more of a dilemma trying to choose. Whereas when you have less options, you know what you're going to eat because you're going to eat what you have. The next device I want to use is relational on page 9, where it says, "What are the moral and psychological implications of killing, preparing, and eating a wild animal? How does one distinguish between the delicious and the deadly when foraging in the woods? How do the alchemies of the kitchen transform the raw stuffs of nature into some of the great delights of human culture?" So I can relate to this because I'm an avid outdoorsman and I hunt and fish. So I understand all that stuff he's talking about, or like how a deer goes from in the woods to on your table and you're eating it, and how you go from fishing and catching halibut and salmon to cleaning them too and preparing them and eating that too. So you understand where your food comes from because you're getting it yourself from the wild, whereas when you get food from the store, you don't have any idea where it comes from, and basically you're just getting all that from a label and what it says on the label. The next device I want to use is the exploration device on page 10, where it's talking about chicken nuggets. It says, "What is perhaps most troubling and sad about industrial eating is how thoroughly it obscures all these relationships and connections. To go from the chicken to the chicken McNugget is to leave this world in a journey of forgetting that could hardly be more costly, not only in terms of the animal's pain, but in our pleasure too." So he's talking about the chicken nugget and how it goes from being a chicken to something that we have no idea about. So I wanted to explore that, and I went on indie100.com and I learned that McDonald's chicken nuggets used to have 140 ingredients in them, and they decided to change that because people were saying how that wasn't good for them, and they cut it down to 32 ingredients. However, a lot of these ingredients I have no idea what they are. Sodium phosphates, dimethyl polysiloxane, citric acid, TBHQ, hydrogenated soybean oil, monocalcium phosphate, sodium aluminum phosphate, so sodium acid pyrophosphate, baking soda, yellow corn flour. So a lot of these I have no idea what they are and why I would want to put them in my body. So I think that can contribute to the omnivore's dilemma, where you can eat these chicken McNuggets that a lot of people think taste really good, but the dilemma is they're bad for you and you're putting this stuff in your body. Stuff that I have no idea what it is. I'm sure a lot of people don't either. But that's all I have for this week, and I'll see you guys next week.